This is the first dog we're going to show you today. When she found a delicious smell, and her name is Muffin. She's about 6 months old. She's a lab mix. Very sweet, very playful once she warms up to you. She is a little shy until she does. She had a growth on her eyebrow. It was removed and biopsied, and it was benign. So she's absolutely fine. She's great with kids, cats, and dogs. She loves to jump up and give hugs. She needs a lot of training, and they recommend a harness for her because you don't want her kind of yanking on that neck all of the time. And bring her a little closer. She's absolutely darling. She's a little frightened, and she's taking security from the woman she knows. She says, if I sit on your feet, I'll be safe. This is an incredibly loving dog. Once she grants you that love, you will have a friend for life. This is as sweet a dog as you ever want to see. She's just a baby, and her name is Muffin. This beautiful girl you're looking at right now is Molly Ann. She is a spayed female, 2 years old, Amstaff, the notorious and everywhere maligned pit bull. And she is as sweet a dog as you'd want to be around. She loves to be petted. She'll sit on the couch with you and cuddle. Because she was a court case dog. In other words, she was taken away from her owner for some reason and not returned through the courts. When the courts do that and place the dog, that dog gets free training for life. So this dog comes with a certificate for obedience training and training in anything you'd want to train her in for the rest of her life. She's good with kids. She's interested in dogs and cats, but they've not tried to introduce her to anybody yet. She's good being groomed. She's very gentle. She's still a little bit thin, and she's got to eat some more groceries. But she is gorgeous, and she is sweet, and she is gentle, and she is loving. And her name is Molly Ann. Okay, now we're looking at Rosario, who is a spayed female 6-year-old Chihuahua Doxy mix. Can be a little shy with new people, when you'll hear that a lot, because when the dogs come in here, it is traumatic, and they are frightened and they are shy. But once she gets to know you, she loves to play. She loves plush toys and squeaky toys. But she can entertain herself when it's necessary. She's good with older kids. She's great with cats. She's cute as she can be. She would fit into any limited size household. But she's got enough love in her to fill whatever size void you've got. And she's tough enough to bark at that camera. She's going to tell that camera in no uncertain terms it better not jump out and grab her. She's cute as she can be. She's full of bounce and energy. And her name is Rosario. Okay, this big happy fellow that you're looking at now is Billy Bob. He is a neutered male. He's about 3 years old. Now, my paperwork has him down as a coonhound. My eye says he's a foxhound. Whatever he is, he's most definitely a hound. A high-energy dog, loves to run, loves to sniff, loves to pull, loves to jump. The dog has never been taught leash manners, and he needs them desperately, so he needs some training. He gets along with other dogs, he plays well with kids, and he's terribly sweet. And really, the reason that he's pulling as hard as he is he'd kind of like to be in our laps. This is a dog who really, really, really wants to be with people. He is sweet and he is loving, but he's high energy and... Okay, come here. Bring him a little closer. We'll talk to him a little bit. We'll quiet him down. And not in my lap. You're not getting in my lap, my child. He'd like to be up as high as he could, so you see this guy needs training, but you can also see just how loving he is. He's looking for a phrase, choking himself. He's looking for a forever home. And his name is Billy Bob. And he's holding my leg and giving me kisses. This beautiful girl you're looking at now, who's sniffing for everything that she's worth, is Ice Cube. She is a 1-year-old spayed female Amstaff. Looks kind of similar to the Amstaff we showed you before, except much smaller and much more petite because she is a little girl. She's friendly, she's playful, she's loving. She plays with all kinds of toys, and she's very gentle about giving them up. There's no resource guarding or aggression there. She is an angel having her nails cut. She knows sit. She can be very loving, and it says I can be very loving once I calm down. And the truth of the matter is she's only a year old, and she's so happy to see people that she just wants to jump up and love you. Yeah, see? That's all this dog wants, is to be as close to people as she can get. So if you're looking for a very excitable, loving, young dog who is sweet and gentle, well, gentle except when she plays, in which case she's rough. I wouldn't say that she'd be the best dog for little kids because she'd knock them down trying to love them to pieces. But she is a sweetheart of a dog. And she needs a forever home with somebody who's going to get her out and get her exercised and get her trained and just love her. So if you're that person, come get her. This beautiful girl is Nefertiti. And Nefertiti is a spayed female 1-year-old Pharaoh Hound or Pharaoh Hound mix, and we don't know the breed well enough to tell you for sure. She loves to play with all kinds of toys, and she loves to play tug of war. She's very strong, a little bit hard to handle because she's full of energy, and she is not leash trained. She knows sit and she knows stay, but she needs lots of playtime and lots of exercise and lots of being around people because she loves people and she loves interacting with people. And when she stands those ears up, they are remarkable and beautiful. And the tail never stops going, and it goes 100 by there. Look at the size of those ears. That's great ears. She has great ears and a nice tongue and a happy smile and a lot of play and a lot of energy. Her name is Nefertiti. She is a sweetie, and she's looking for a forever home. Ho ho! Okay, the dog that you're looking at now, and very frankly, he has so much fur that it's hard to tell his front from his back, except the front is the part that's leading as he approaches us. He is a 2-year-old neutered male poodle mix. He's not real interested in toys. He'll play with them a bit, but he really thinks that people are his toys. He loves people. He knows sit, but he still has some house training issues. He can be handled, he can be picked up, he can be loved. And yes, under all that hair, there is a cute little dog. He's going to need grooming. I know we want to see the other end, though. There you go. Hey, Curly, there you go. Now you can see. The only thing you see on this dog, Curly, is his tongue. See if I can get him to turn. There you go. You see his tongue, so you know that's his front. And he's not real happy about the leash telling him where to go. He'd really like to be carried. He'd really like to be held in your arms. He thinks it's his due, and he's probably right. He is cute as a dog could be. He is sweet as a dog could be. He is very, very loving, good with absolutely everyone, and his name is Curly Joe. And this is the last dog we're going to show you today, and our special needs dog, whose name is Bosco. He is a neutered male. He's about 9.5 years old, and he is a beagle. A little strange with new people, but once he gets to know you, he's just fine and jonesing for treats. He has a bunch of lumps on his body. They are all benign. He has been tested. And there's nothing dangerous about them except that they're not beautiful, and when you pet him, you kind of feel them and know that they're there, which is why he's our special needs dog. He shouldn't be bothered. He eats anything. He's not at all allergic. Like some dogs, and is great with cats, loves going for walks. He is a little bit chunky because obviously he has a very, very healthy appetite. But the bottom line here is when you go to pet him, you are going to feel these little fatty tumors on him, and you're going to say, oh my God, and they are nothing, and they've been tested. So if you're willing to take a chance, hi, sweet boy, on a very, very sweet boy who is very kind and very loving, and just happens to be a little bit lumpy, then this is your dog. His name is Bosco. He is sweet, he is kind, and he is our special needs guy. There you go. Absolutely a wonderful middle-aged dog. He's not a young dog. He's older. But he's loving and he's sweet and he's got lots of great years left. And his name is Bosco. And if you find it in your heart to adopt, everyone will be extremely grateful. Great dogs, great cats, wonderful people here. And everybody's working very hard to try to find homes for these animals. So if you have a place in your heart and in your home, please come out, see what's here, and adopt a pet.